Blast out to the pack. It is Pack here.
And that's fire content.
What are we doing? What are we doing? It's gonna be Kobe. It's NBA 2K24. Come on now, it's gonna be Kobe. The only way you could make any argument that it's not gonna be Kobe is that he technically was already the cover athlete back in NBA 2K21 because he had passed away and we were honoring him. So that's the only reason I can see them maybe not making Kobe the cover athlete for NBA 2K24. I mean, no way they actually do it after 3 years again, right? But at the same time, who else wore number 24? Like Moses Malone? Like, don't get me wrong, Moses Malone would actually low-key be a dope cover, but there's just no way that they're gonna pick Big Mo over Kobe. Respectfully, they're just not gonna do it. Of course, the cover athlete is going to be Kobe. Well, usually they have a legendary edition. Just like every NBA 2K game, they have the regular cover athlete, which is usually someone that's killing it in the NBA right now. And then they have that $100 sweaty edition with a historic NBA player. So obviously, Kobe's going to be the $100 Legend Edition cover athlete. And to back this information up, Jordan was the cover athlete last year because he wore number 23 and it was NBA 2K23. It would be pretty dope if they had the Kobe challenge just like they had the Michael Jordan challenge this year with Kobe's greatest moments. That would be sick. Like the 1997 Slam Dunk Championship, that'd be lit. In the 2000 NBA Finals, Game 4, no Shaq against the Pacers, Kobe wills that team to win to go up 3-1. That's a pretty important moment. 81 points on Jalen Rose's head. That's going to be the hardest challenge ever, though, for being honest. The game winner against Phoenix in Game 4 in the first round 2006. Even though they lost that series, it wasn't Kobe's fault. Beating Spain in 2008, the Redeem team. Beating the Celtics to win his 5th NBA championship. Obviously, the 60-point game in the last game of his entire career against the Jazz. And then maybe even ending it off with him making a speech at the Oscars would be pretty cool. Now, I'm getting ahead of myself and getting excited for something that's probably not even going to happen. We basically know for a fact that the Mamba is going to be the cover athlete for the Legend Edition. But who's going to be the cover athlete for the regular edition? You know, I take pride in basically almost every single year predicting who it's going to be, except Devin Booker. Like, 2K, what the hell? It was the most out-of-pocket cover athlete they have ever had. Don't get me wrong, Devin Booker this season has earned that cover athlete status, sure. But at the time, that definitely felt a little bit off. But besides that one incident, every 2K cover athlete's been pretty obvious, and I usually get it right.
At number 1, it is Giannis Antetokounmpo. There really isn't a better pick for this cover.
Because I have a process. No, not you, relax. It's very simple. Who is the highest rated players in the NBA that have not been a cover athlete yet? It's actually a very short list of players who are in the high 90s that have not been a cover athlete. So in this video, let's start off with the honorable mentions. Wemby. Okay, obviously Victor Wembanyama is not going to be the cover athlete, but to hear me out, I'm keeping it a buck with you. He is going to fundamentally change basketball as we know it. Let's just be real. The only possible reason that they would do this is just like in NBA 2K21, where they made the next gen version Zion Williamson, because, well, Zion was the future of the NBA and that was the future of gaming, right? Damian Lillard ended up becoming the current edition, and to this day I feel like they hoed Damian Lillard really hard on that pick. And now they might end up being teammates. Kind of crazy how that works. Wemby is the future. Nothing will hype him up more than him being the cover athlete as a rookie. Tell me it won't be him. It won't be him. Other honorable mention is Ja Morant. He was a 94 overall at one point in his career, and he's always on one of the best teams in the NBA right now. He's extremely fun to watch, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. At number 5 on this list, we have Jimmy Butler. Jimmy's highest rating in his career is a 94 overall. In the last 4 years, Jimmy Butler has been to 2 NBA finals. So let's just clarify something that LeBron fans like to point out all the time.
This is brilliant, but I like this.
In the last 5 years, he's tied with the most finals appearances in the NBA. It's impressive, and I'd argue that he's been doing it with way less talent than other teams. Just out of respect to Jimmy Butler here for what he's been doing, I think he has a shot. However, he's the lowest rated player out of everyone in this top 5, so he's probably not going to get it, but he deserves to be talked about. At number 4, we have Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is in MVP conversations. He's the cutest NBA player. He's literally has no holes in his game. He's been on probably the most consistently good team in the last 5 years. Finals appearance, multiple conference finals appearances. He's only 19. I don't see why not, besides the other 3 guys that are above him are way more qualified than him. But if Devin Booker can become a cover athlete, I'm just gonna say it, Tatum definitely deserves at least at one point in his career to be a cover athlete, respectfully. At number 3, Kawhi Leonard. You didn't expect that one, did you? Yep, Kawhi Leonard. Let me explain. So here is every player in the NBA that has won 2 NBA championships as the best player on their team. Here are their cover appearances. That doesn't seem very fair, does it? I'll say it right now. Kawhi, marketing-wise, isn't very sexy. His game is not the craziest fun to watch. He's the most serious dude in the NBA, plus he has no MVPs. Defense just doesn't sell, okay? And I'm sure the 2K marketing guys realize this, and plus, who knows if Kawhi even answers the phone when 2K calls for a cover athlete appearance. Plus, I don't know if they can fit an entire bench to be a cover. I'm joking. Listen, I'm still kind of a hater for what happened with the Spurs. I'll be honest. I'll be the first to say it. But in terms of merit, he has earned an appearance. Like, it's actually insane that he's never been a cover athlete appearance, not once. At number 2 on the list, we have Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid deserved to be a cover athlete way more last year than Devin Booker did. In fact, he was probably the favorite to be the cover athlete over Devin Booker. The one roadblock that is in Embiid's way is that he was the last NBA Live cover athlete, and that definitely got in the way. Now, who knows if he has some contract with EA that doesn't allow him to be the cover athlete for 2K. If you guys know anything about business, there is something called a no-compete clause. So I wouldn't be super shocked if that's the case for Joel Embiid. Even though NBA Live is literally dead, they're dead, Embiid still deserves it. He's the reigning MVP of the NBA. He's averaging 33 a game, while also being one of the best defenders in basketball. Who knows where on earth that goes in the playoffs, but in the regular season, Joel Embiid is a cover athlete, period. At number 1, it's Nikola Jokic. Duh. Look, at this point, it almost feels disrespectful that Jokic has not been a cover athlete. In the last 15 years, here are the 3 NBA players that are back-to-back MVPs. Here are their covers. Yep. You can't even say it's because of championships anymore. He just won one. Jokic is breaking basketball. He's putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers, and I don't even mean that metaphorically. Dude is the best big man in this era. No one deserves it more than Nikola Jokic. Is he exciting? Is he fun? Will he sell copies? Probably not. Shit, he might not even care if he's a cover athlete, but he is the most deserving player by a mile. And I said in last video, he's probably going to be a 99 overall on NBA 2K24. So, I do this in every single video like this. Ja Morant to my head, who is going to be the cover athlete for 2K24? It would make 0 sense for it to be anybody besides Nikola Jokic. In fact, if it isn't Jokic, it's low-key a hate crime. Also, Kobe for the Legend Edition is going to be obvious. In fact, I'll say that this is the easiest prediction for cover athlete ever in 2K history. It's going to be Jokic and it's going to be Kobe. And if it isn't, they're selling. Simple as that. All right, guys, that's it. If you like this kind of content, please join the pack and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.